Hello guys, we are Sara and Joni from Vantastic, and we have enjoyed this gorgeous isolated beach for quite some time.
We decided to go to the town of Limni, which is 6 kilometers away from here.
10 kilometers. I just checked from the map. So it takes 2 hours us to walk there to the village, but we are going to walk next to the shoreline, so it's not like a big mountain crossings.
Yeah, we have a backpack with us because we are going to supermarket and maybe going to eat some gyros. Gyros. And why we are leaving the van here and not driving, because we don't pay taxes or insurance on those days when our van sits on the side of the road. That's why we are walking, and we don't pay anything about upkeeping the van, and that is a really special way in Finland, because
it's a loophole.
I think we pay taxes like 450 euros per year, but in 2026 we will pay in 1,000 euros.
Just owning the motorhome. It's crazy.
We don't know what we're gonna do, if we're gonna actually register the van to some other country. Hopefully we can find some solution. There's in Bulgaria you can start a business and register the van as a business asset. It helps a lot with the registration in there, but
we don't know.
We would save like 1,000 euros in taxes. We would save like 1,500 euros in MOTs, because we have to drive to Finland to make MOT. So there's lots of variables on this life.
Yeah.
But 1,000 euros for the taxes is too much. So that's why we are thinking about leaving Finland behind finally.
Yeah, that's true. And it's not just once you pay that 1,000, it's every year. So if we continue living in a van another 10 years, it's 10,000 euros. It's so much money.
Yeah, so
ridiculous.
It's just for owning the van, and we can actually fix it by going somewhere else. And when we are free, like we can decide where we live, where we pay our taxes.
But today we will walk to the village, and it's good weather to walk because sun is not burning. It's kind of nippy weather, so perfect walk weather.
Yeah, it's a town of Limni. Limni is, I think, lake in Greek, but there's no lake. There's a lake on the mountain over there, but not beside the town. The road to the town is perfect because we can fill up the water here on the way. And Evia island still, it's recovering little by little. You can see the pine trees are growing there. There used to be huge pine trees on that hill, like this size, but everything burned. And now after 3 years you can see small pines coming up. Yeah, hopefully like in 10 years when we come back, these trees over here are much higher and not burned down again. Yeah. Now we have again water, so we can continue walking. And all the hills are full of those planks. They are actually trying to minimize the erosion in this part of Evia. These hills, they have eroded a lot, so the road has been full of sand every time when it rains, because it flushes all the sand down from the hills. So all the hills are full of those planks. They are trying to stop it. On top of the erosion, there is also a lot of floods. These canyons over here, they gathered all the water and it will slush away all the sand in here. So this would be undrivable after heavy rains. Yeah, Evia is land of extremes. There's extreme winds on the east side of the Evia. There's flash floods. There's land fires. So everything that you can actually imagine happens here. So in that sense, this
Never
is not
boring day in Evia.
this is not a good place to live.
We did find this pebbled beach spot and thought this could be an excellent place to park your camper van, but do you know what? This spot is already in park for night too, so all the pretty spots here in Evia Island are in park for night. You don't have to look your special places.
Roads here in Greece are pretty interesting. They have these rocks guiding you that you don't fall to the pit. This is the Limni, little harbour town, and in the winter time it's like sleeping. There is a supermarket that we went now and got some snacks, goodies for the future days. Yeah, small town, cute little town, but when it's winter, for example, that store didn't have any fresh produce. So I think when maybe once a week somebody comes to sell them fresh produce with the car.
And we are so early, all the cafes and restaurants are totally empty.
Yeah, usually we come to the towns at Finnish lunchtime at 10:30. So here's nobody else. Maybe somebody taking an espresso. Combat kitchen time! We have got numerous comments about why don't you make your own tzatziki? Why don't you make your own tzatziki? This time we will make our own tzatziki. The ingredients are really simple and easy to make. It's just yogurt, some vinegar, vinegar and salt and pepper, cucumber and dill. Mix it together, let it sit for a couple of hours and that's it. Yeah, it's easy to make but hard to master. Sarah's favorite flavors are dill and vinegar. So now they are mixed together.
Let's taste it. It's very vinegary.
And I just put half what the recipe said.
Woo! It kicks in.
Se on siinä. Osuu täydellisesti.
Onko sinulle koskaan käynyt näin? Nyt TV-sopin uuden Handle Pro ansiosta. Pääset pakuun sujuvasti.
One thing that is interesting for me living in Greece is what you can grow. You can grow wine, olives, like every fruit that is there, and even avocados. It's been so nice to get your own lemons to your gin tonic. This is the saddest part of the Evia, and I would say this whole hill has actually burned down. So it used to be beautiful pine trees here, like huge pine trees. Now it's just small ones because everything is burned down. And this used to be a green. Yeah, life goes on still, even if the fire takes it all. Somehow the monastery saved a lot of trees. Maybe they try to extinguish the fire around the monastery.
The God protected.
Yes, the God protected.
Only the sinful land was burned.
Yes.
And the holy people and their yard survived.
And we pagans come here to laugh at it.
Yeah. We came to see the temple of Apollo, but unfortunately they have built a monastery in the top of it. Yeah, it's a really beautiful building, but we don't really care about these non-European religions because they just ruin our cultural heritage completely.